I started to do a review on the Netgear AC3350, or also known as the Nighthawk X4, and the ASUS RT-AC3200. I've been using these routers for quite a while, probably each one for a couple of months now, and I found that one router would have a problem and the other would not. So I wanted to share with you now my experiences with these two routers. First of all, the Netgear Nighthawk X4. This router is quite good for its time. It supports both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz protocols for wireless band, and it comfortably covered my house with Wi-Fi, which is a reasonable sized house for 3 people. I was able to get Wi-Fi out in the front and out in the garden, although after a while of using this router I started to find small problems with the connectivity. I regularly have to go in and have to restart or manually reset the router to get things working, or I have to put up with my laptop or mobile phones disconnecting whenever they go into sleep mode. I wasn't too sure on how this issue was arising, but it was quite consistent with my Nexus phone and my MacBook Pro, regularly having to restart the wireless connection to regain access. So after a while I had to deprecate this wireless router as it was not serving the purpose for Wi-Fi in my home. That brings us to the ASUS RT-AC3200. This router I've been running in my home for about 3 months now, and I have not had to restart, reset or reconfigure the wireless router since I've initially installed it. It's been running 24/7 and I've had absolutely no problem at all. Both supporting the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz protocols, and covering the same area as the Nighthawk. This router also, to my nice surprises, has slightly better firmware and slightly better software to be able to manage it. Although I've not had to log in that many times to configure, it's just nice to know that I have a nicer user interface. So, to conclude with my review of these two routers, both give adequate coverage of 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi throughout your home. The Netgear loses out because there is some firmware problem or some processing problem which causes clients to disconnect. To give you a clue of the usage of about 10 clients at one time, that's a laptop, a few set-top boxes, a few mobile phones and e-readers, and the same amount of devices are connected to both of them for a prolonged period of time. The ASUS would be a better choice to go if you was comparing these two devices. So if you have any more questions of these two routers, please do throw me a comment in the bottom and I'll try and answer anything which I know of. And thank you for watching.